Test, 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 test one, test two, test one, test two, audio test one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Lincoln Cardinal Sports Network. I am your host, Lane Johnson. We are live tonight from Lincoln, Missouri. Going to be bringing you both boys and girls varsity action, starting tonight's contest with the girls. And we're going to get right into the Estes Drive-In starting lineups. First, Windsor, the visiting team in tonight's contest. Number 5, Ava Burkhalter. Number 11, Kaylee Burkhalter. Number 12, Lily Betzworth. Number 14, Harley Arnold. And number 23, Cadence Scott. And for the Cardinals, starting tonight, Grayson Efert. Mackenzie Yearout is out of the starting lineup in favor of Cadence Harvey. Kristen Manning, also one of the seniors on the team, starting tonight alongside Kendall Bartley and Alyssa Mellon. So again, that's Grayson Efert, Cadence Harvey, Kendall Bartley, Kristen Manning, and Alyssa Mellon. And Efert's going to win the tip. Thank you to Estes Drive-In, the presenting sponsor for tonight's broadcast, for those starting lineups. And we are underway here in a senior night fashion. The 7-13 Cardinals, coming off of a consolation victory in the conference tournament, are hosting the Greyhounds from Windsor, 4-18 on the season, as Betzworth from Windsor draws first blood, and Windsor takes a 2-0 lead here 35 seconds into the ball game. Mellon gets it inside and scores over Scott. Assist goes to Kristen Manning. And of course, we see Lincoln coming out in their man defense, something that is not overly common in girls basketball in the area. We do have a shooting foul here. Harley Arnold takes it to the cup and takes a little harm from Kendall Bartley. She's going to shoot 2. And the last time we saw the Lincoln Lady Cardinals in action, I alluded to it a moment ago, but they won the consolation bracket in the conference tournament, overtaking the Colcamp Bluebirds late in the fourth quarter after trailing by double digits in that fourth quarter. Big efforts from several of the girls to make that comeback happen. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to be there in person, so I was dealing with an illness there. Harvey turns it over, and the layup won't fall. Long rebound goes to Bartley. Lincoln able to avoid giving up any points off that turnover. Nonetheless, the girls did a great job in the conference tournament and definitely should have high morale coming into this basketball game. And as we near the postseason, Lincoln threatening to have one of the most successful girls basketball seasons they've had in quite a while. 7 or 8 years, that is. Long three-point shot out of Windsor. Misses everything but the backboard. Cadence Harvey secures a rebound. Now Mellon going to try a 3 from the corner. That was Betzworth, who got all the way to the cup, blew the layup, and then a jump ball on the rebound. Will stay on Windsor's end here as Burkhalter's going to inbound. Long shot, long rebound. Mellon gets out of the pack with the basketball. She can't finish. And now Windsor will head off in the other direction. There, a blocking foul goes against Mellon. That's her first. And Scott scores the deuce for the Greyhounds. Eifert kicks it out to Bartley, who attacks and floats one up with a right hand in the lane. Eifert's going to get credit for an assist on that bucket. And now Lincoln going to slap on a little press here and try and speed the Greyhounds up. Windsor gets a really good possession off there. Nice backdoor by Bettesworth. Better bounce pass by Arnold. And Windsor leads by 3. Manning turns the basketball over. Mellon giving chase. And her contest will not slow Arnold down as Windsor now leads by 5. Mellon attacks off that left wing. Nice acrobatic shot to get that up with the right hand. Shot doesn't go through, but there was a foul, and she'll see 2 free throws now. That foul goes against Harley Arnold, her first, and the first team foul against the Greyhounds. Off the inbounds, Mellon's going to try a long 2. Rebound goes back to Arnold. Scott inside fouled, and now we'll see 2 free throws from her. On that last dead ball, we saw Addison Montier and Mackenzie Yearout take the floor for the Cardinals. Montier turns it over, trying to get it inside to Mellon. Now Windsor going to play with a little pace here. Burkhalter out of the corner. No, excuse me, that was Bettesworth out of the corner. Draws the second foul on Mellon. That's the 4th team foul against Lincoln. And a loose ball finally finds its way to Ava Burkhalter. Kaylee Burkhalter's 3-point shot is short. And Cadence Harvey records her first rebound of the game. Montier on the offensive. Ball poked away. We'll stay on this end. Mellon from 3. No good. Montier chases down the rebound. Now Lincoln will have a second crack at this. 2:22 remaining in the first quarter. Windsor's come out and played a sharper half here. Lincoln's turned the ball over a lot in the first quarter. Long shot. Bartley nearly has an offensive rebound. Finally ripped away by Arnold. Now Bettesworth barrels into Yearout. And they're going to call a blocking foul on the junior wing. That's her first foul, the 5th team foul against Lincoln. An empty trip for Windsor. Bartley's got another rebound. Windsor playing man defense. Lincoln's been fairly good offensively when facing man defense. And here, right on cue, they get a great look at the rim. Leifert can't quite convert. And those are the looks you want if you're Coach Brett Bryant. Now Burkhalter from three, no good. You're out records her first rebound of the contest. Looked like a kicked ball there by Besworth. However, going to play on. Burkhalter from long range. They're going to say it was a two-pointer here on the near side. Coach Bryant wants a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here and talk about one of our awesome sponsors, the Shelter Insurance, the Leanne Beeman Agency. Play ball with an insurance team that wins. The Leanne Beeman Agency has terrific customer service, policies you can count on, and rates that won't break the bank. Call the Leanne Beeman Agency at 660-547-0099 today for a free quote. You'll be glad you did. Back to the action here between the Windsor Greyhounds and the Lincoln Lady Cardinals. A minute 13 remaining in the opening quarter. Windsor going to stay in man defense. Lincoln trailing by 8. That's the biggest deficit in the ball game thus far for the Cardinals. Montier from the top of the key attacks. Nothing there. Good recovery defense by the Greyhounds. Now Eford's going to put the ball on the floor. Still nothing there. Now Bartley inside, gets around her man, but can't make the layup. And that's another really good look at the basket for Lincoln. But another empty trip. And now Windsor has the opportunity to hold for the last shot with 24 and counting. Instead, Mellon's going to take it away. And now she's got a one-on-one. She goes to the rim. And Burkhalter, Kaylee Burkhalter, that is, has to foul. Mellon splits a pair, and Lincoln is off the schneid. Burkhalter into the front court, 12 on the clock. Scott from the free throw line. Bank is not open. And now a jump ball with 0.1 seconds on the clock. Unfortunate for Lincoln to eat up their possession arrow without there being enough time on the clock to get a shot off. So going into the first quarter break, we've got a 12-5 ball game. The visiting Windsor Greyhounds doing enough there in the first half on the glass and also on defense to seemingly stifle Lincoln. Lincoln missing a player tonight. Rebecca Helen, normally in their starting rotation, does not appear to be here in attendance. So we will monitor that situation and how it affects the Cardinals going forward. We're going to stay here and read another sponsorship ad. This one also in the insurance game. Farmers Mutual Protective Association has provided insurance coverage to farmers and homeowners in Lincoln and the surrounding areas since 1882. In that time, they have earned a reputation as honest and reasonable providers who will help determine the exact insurance that works best for you, your family, and your way of life. Contact Farmers Mutual Protective Association today at 660-547-2323. It'll be Greyhound basketball here to start the second frame. Hard ball screen there from Mally Varner, who played there towards the end of the first quarter, but is really in for her first stretch of playing time here tonight. Burkhalter's scoop pass to the corner to Varner, who misses the shot. However, an offensive rebound by Arnold is fumbled away to Efert, and Lincoln will take possession here and have an opportunity to start to dig in and chip away at this 7-point deficit. Good backdoor by Efert. Pass is tipped. Mellon ends up with it, gets to the rim, and draws another foul. Block was the call. Looked like maybe a scrape down on the arm there as Mellon was going up for an underhand layup. That foul is going to go against the aforementioned Mally Varner, her first and the third team foul for the Greyhounds. Mellon again splits the pair, and Lincoln finds themselves down by 6. Going to slap on a man-to-man full court press here. Mellon needs to be careful. She's got 2 fouls. Scott out to Burkhalter from 3, no good. Another offensive rebound. And another jump ball. That was Harley Arnold. They got another offensive board and missed the putback. That jump ball arrow is pointing in favor of the Cardinals. Efert comes off the ball screen and hits Mellon in the corner. Shot won't fall. Efert gets an offensive rebound, and then a jump ball by Burkhalter will give the ball back to Windsor. Lincoln going to stay with the press here, see if they can manufacture some possessions. And there, the press pays off as Scott turns and hands it to Grayson Efert. Efert now with a steal. And then Harvey's going to throw it away thanks to the ball pressure from Mally Varner. A good strong rebound by Harvey. Loses her footing and whistled for a travel as she goes to the ground.
It's always worked, just not right now. Oh, crap.
You're out, can't find anywhere to go with the basketball, and she's going to lose it there as she moves her pivot foot. Scott inside, can't finish. Nice rebound by Efert. Now Efert's going to bring us across the timeline. Nice little give and go here, and Mellon sinks the shot. off of a Kendall Bartley pass. And a wild drive attempt by Betzworth flies out of bounds. And it'll be Lincoln basketball again here with a little momentum, trailing by 6 with 5:15 to go in the first half. On that last possession, we saw a nice aggressive drive out of the corner. Mellon dumped it to Bartley, who then passed it right back for the short corner jump shot. Betzworth going to try a long three, kind of a line drive look to it. No good. Now Varner from the corner, air ball. Bartley has it. Lincoln's defense has been there, and they've gotten several good looks. Just not been able to convert their layup opportunities. Now Mellon to the rack, fouled again. And Mellon is putting the pressure on this Windsor defense by getting to the line repeatedly. So Mellon goes 2 for 2, and now Lincoln finds himself within 4. And that press, while it looked like a little discombobulated at first, nobody took Burkhalter. The help defense came. Burkhalter throws it away. And Lincoln's now turned Windsor over several times here. Mellon has the ball knocked away. It will stay on this end. Eford going to pull things out and reassess. Windsor still playing man defense. Eford now going to go on the offensive, gets all the way to the rack. Nice left hand finish. And this press and Eford, catalysts for Lincoln clawing their ways back into this. And a full timeout by the Windsor coach. Lincoln is on a 6-0 run. And we're going to go to a quick commercial. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. Stick with us.
This broadcast is brought to you by Estes Drive-In. Looking for a bite to eat or a tasty treat? Estes Drive-In has you covered. With a wide array of options and friendly service, you can't go wrong with Estes Drive-In. So stop in and eat or call ahead for carryout at 660-547-3516. This break is brought to you by Spooky Bear's Shirt Shack. Spooky Bear's Shirt Shack is a one-stop shop and apparel brand that has one goal in mind: to bring your vision to life. Commissioning custom printing shouldn't be hard. Make it easy at Spooky Bear's Shirt Shack. Located just south of Lincoln on 65 Highway, stop in, visit their page on Facebook, or give them a call today at 660-776-2021.
We'll see what Windsor comes up with out of the timeout. On the floor for the Cardinals, year out Eford, Manning, Mellon, and Montier. Double team comes from Eford, nearly turned over. Now nearly turned over again. Windsor seemingly out of sorts here in the second quarter offensively. However, good look there for Betzworth. Won't fall. Eford comes out of the pack with a rebound, and she wants to push. Wisely going to slow it down. Montier turns it over. Now Windsor in transition. Left hand for Burkhalter over the defense. Very nice finish. And Windsor needed that. A little shot in the arm here as Lincoln was on a 6-0 run. Eifert loses it. Now a tie up. Lincoln basketball off of this jump ball. Lincoln's going to turn it over on the inbounds. Now Burkhalter with Mellon on her. Gets all the way inside the three-point line and then loses it. They're going to say Mellon poked it away. Burkhalter right off the inbounds from the short corner sinks one from about 16 feet. Lincoln turns it over and then fouls. That's Mellon's third foul and Lincoln's sixth team foul. Burkhalter inside and Betzworth from the corner, no good. Eifert with another rebound. Mellon, nice attack. She's got a good look at it. Help side defense came over from Scott, no call. And now a block on a layup attempt by Harley Arnold. She has a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. And after going on a 6-0 run, Lincoln allows a 6-0 run to occur by the Greyhounds. And that ball was all the way down before it came out. The Greyhounds with their biggest lead of the game. Here's still at 8. Mellon's going to try a 3, air ball. Bartley denying the post entry. Good hustle there out of the junior. They really want to get it down low. And here they do. Nice pass from block to block. Harley Arnold assists Scott as she scores the easy 2. And now the Greyhounds lead by 10. Lincoln needs to button things up on offense. You can tell they haven't faced a ton of man defense. And maybe that's part of what's giving them fits as Mellon misses another 3. Windsor in no hurry to shoot the basketball here with a 10-point lead. And now 40 seconds left in the second quarter. You're out gambles, but good recovery by Lincoln, and they're going to take this basketball away. Thanks, man. What? Yeah.
Let's bring my pull the back. Come back.
So after that jump ball, Windsor has it. 25 seconds left. And they are going to hold for the last shot. Maybe not. Scott gets inside and forces one up. Mackenzie Yearout had great post defense. Now Lincoln has a shot with 12 seconds here. Bartley's going to attack. Nobody's guarding her. Help side defense comes from Betzworth, but a foul is called. And now Bartley, with the clock stopped, will have 2 free ones. First one is off the mark. And an empty trip there for Lincoln. And another dead ball here in Lincoln as Windsor turns the ball over with exactly 0.1 seconds on the board. Not enough time to get a shot off. So Lincoln will inbound the ball. The horn will expire the first half. Lincoln trails by as many as they have all night at 10. And going to need to come up with something offensively. Turnovers just killing Lincoln right now. Unofficially, we're having a issue with our stats here. I'm not able to see exactly how many turnovers Lincoln has. We'll try and correct that here as we go into halftime. Stay with us. We're going to hear a few words from sponsors. We'll be back on the Lincoln Cardinal Sports Network.
Brought to you by Johnson's Accounting. Johnson's Accounting has been serving the Lincoln community and its surrounding area for over 55 years. Lori and her team offer monthly business services such as sales tax, payroll, preparation of financial statements, and much more. In need of a tax return? Johnson's Accounting handles personal, small business, partnership, and corporate returns. For Johnson's Accounting, no business is too large or too small. They can handle them all. So give them a call at 660-547-3332 and see what they can do for you. Brought to you by Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty. Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty has 14 real estate agents with 275 combined years of real estate experience. Luke and his team are not only experienced, but extremely knowledgeable when it comes to listing your property or helping you find the perfect home. If you're looking to buy a home, commercial property, or land, look no further than Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty. Be sure to visit their website at reesenichols.com or give them a call today at 660-438-7228. This break is brought to you by 31 Chiropractic. 31 Chiropractic is a wellness-centered family chiropractic office that specializes in care for women and children. Lindsay delivers tailored chiropractic and physical treatment for your whole family for their whole life. Stop in at 292 South Highway 65 in Lincoln or call 660-460-3719 to schedule your appointment with Dr. Lindsay today. This break is brought to you by Tolliver's Tire and Towing. In need of tire or automotive repair? Perhaps you've been in an accident and need a tow. Try Tolliver's Tire and Towing. Their knowledgeable repair crew and round-the-clock towing service can get you out of any pinch. For a tow, call 660-287-4849. This break is brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust. Are you missing that human touch with your bank? Go talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. They're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Stop by and see them at 101 South 65 Highway in Lincoln or 1695 Hilltop Drive in Warsaw. Your community, your bank, your relationship. Community National Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. This break is brought to you by Shirley's Highway Cafe. Shirley's Highway Cafe serves a full breakfast and lunch menu from 6 to 2 Sunday through Friday and 6 a.m. to noon on Saturdays. If you're hungry for breakfast, try a good old-fashioned omelet or the biscuits and gravy. If it's lunch you're looking for, they've got the best country fried steak and mashed potatoes around. Shirley's Highway Cafe is located on Highway 65 in Lincoln, so give them a try on your next trip through town or call them for carryout at 660-547-3500. This break is brought to you by AB Studio and Design. AB Studio and Design specializes in senior, family, and wedding photography. They also offer a variety of design and video services for businesses as well as personal sessions. With over 15 years of experience in the industry, Amy can help you with almost any project. Check out AB Studio and Design on Facebook or give Amy a call at 660-723-5015. Estes Drive-In. Looking for a bite to eat or a tasty treat? Estes Drive-In has you covered. With a wide array of options and friendly service, you can't go wrong with Estes Drive-In. So stop in and eat or call ahead for carryout at 660-547-3516. This break is brought to you by Spooky Bear's Shirt Shack. Spooky Bear Shirt Shack is a one-stop shop and apparel brand that has one goal in mind: to bring your vision to life. Commissioning custom printing shouldn't be hard. Make it easy at Spooky Bear Shirt Shack. Located just south of Lincoln on 65 Highway, stop in, visit their page on Facebook, or give them a call today at 660-776-2021.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the halftime show here on the Lincoln Cardinal Sports Network. Just under 3 minutes until we are back in the third quarter of this ball game. This halftime report is brought to you by Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty. So let's get to some stats. Unofficially, Lincoln 4 for 20 from the field. A huge catalyst to why they're down by 10 here. And I know Coach Bryant is going to get after his team at halftime to take better care of the basketball and then to convert those good opportunities that they get and maybe pare down the not so great opportunities they've been taking from time to time. We do know Lincoln is 0 for 7 from downtown. However, they are getting to the line at a good pace. They've got 8 free throws as a team. They're competing in the defensive and offensive rebounding, although losing the rebounding battle overall. And Lincoln has also turned the ball over several more times than Windsor. Don't have a great official stat for you there, but it is nearing double digits already in the first half for Lincoln as far as turnovers are concerned. So the shooting and taking care of the basketball things that Lincoln can control, and that I think will be catalysts for them getting back into this ball game as they trail by as much as they have all night. We are going to honor an in-game sponsorship here as we await the girls taking the floor again. This time, We the People Cattle Company. We the People Cattle Company is a family farm operation with one goal in mind: to provide hormone and antibiotic-free food that's not only fresh but incredibly tasty. We the People Cattle Company is more than just a grocery store, as they provide homegrown beef and pork, as well as take and bake meals, baked goods, smoked meats, and more. Open from 8 to 6 Monday through Friday and 8 to 3 on Saturday, and located just north of Lincoln on 65 Highway. Stop in and see what they mean when they say, "We're done with the bull." We're also brought to you by Wright's Machine Shop. Since 1958, Wright's Machine Shop has been a staple of the Lincoln community. So whether it's fixing something old or making something new work better for you, go see Steve and Stanley Wright at Wright's Machine Shop for all your fabrication and machine work needs. They are conveniently located at 503 North Highway 65 in Lincoln. You can also give them a call at 660 547 3356. Lincoln going to start with the basketball here. Windsor trying to pressure Lincoln. Lincoln able to safely and securely get the ball inbounds, and now Eford going to probe. Hartley goes on the offensive immediately and is going to be tied up by Bettesworth. And we've got our first jump ball here of the third quarter. Lincoln's defense holding up here as Windsor now has possessed the basketball for about 30 seconds. Burkhalter backdoor and then walks with it. So Lincoln forces a turnover there. Eford directing traffic. Eford open on the block. Harvey gets it into her. Eford can't convert, but she gets her own rebound. And now we have another jump ball here. This time it'll be Lincoln basketball. And that's the third time that I can remember Lincoln getting a layup opportunity and not being able to convert it as Manning turns the ball over on the inbounds. And now Bettesworth gets back door and her shot rolls around and falls through. Lincoln possibly in trouble here, trailing by 12 now is the biggest deficit of the game. A little bit of discombobulation here on offense for Lincoln, and it's been that way most of the game. Bartley gets a good look at it, just can't finish. And I think that's been the story here. Windsor's converted more of their good looks than Lincoln. And Coach Bryant wants a full timeout as Mellon gets beat back door on the second straight possession. So we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back here in a few moments after some words from our sponsors.
This broadcast is brought to you by Estes Drive-In. Looking for a bite to eat or a tasty treat? Estes Drive-In has you covered. With a wide array of options and friendly service, you can't go wrong with Estes Drive-In. So stop in and eat or call ahead for carryout at 660-547-3516. This break is brought to you by Spooky Bear's Shirt Shack. Spooky Bear's Shirt Shack is a one-stop shop and apparel brand that has one goal in mind: to bring your vision to life. Commissioning custom printing shouldn't be hard. Make it easy at Spooky Bear's Shirt Shack. Located just south of Lincoln on 65 Highway, stop in, visit their page on Facebook, or give them a call today at 660-776-2021.
So after a full timeout, Lincoln trailing by 14, the largest deficit of the ball game. We'll see what Lincoln comes up with out of the timeout. Bartley gets it inside to Mellon. 2-footer. Finally, Lincoln able to score. That's an assist for Kendall Bartley as Lincoln off the schneid scores their first points here of the second half. And now their defense needs to stand tall as well. Harvey fouls, but nothing hurt there. At least there's some aggression here by the Cards. That is Cadence Harvey's first foul and the first foul against Lincoln here in the second half. Burkhalter from the corner, air ball, goes right to Bettesworth, who's blocked. I believe Mackenzie Yearout blocked her shot there. Scott. It's good defense by Lincoln to rake the ball out. It goes right to Scott, who then floats one up with one hand and gets it to fall. So just an unlucky break there for Lincoln. Effort's going to try a three. It's long. And Burkhalter, the younger of the two, comes away with it. Scott out to Burkhalter, foot on the line, drains it. Just a 2-pointer. However, Windsor now up by 16, and Lincoln possibly in trouble. Now an illegal screen by Yearout. And Coach Bryant looking for any signs of life here from his squad. Going to go with a full unit change. We've got Jasmine Cooper, Mariasol Guzman, Kristen Manning, and Addison Montier on the floor with Efert. And immediately that unit comes up with a steal. Efert going to have to be aggressive with this group on the floor. Manning's going to shoot one. No good. A wild shot ends up in the hands of a Windsor player. Air ball 3 from Burkhalter. Lincoln needing to find some traction offensively. Nice pass from Montier to Manning. However, nothing inside, and a jump ball is the result. Now Eford tips a pass, and Manning steals it away. Lincoln's defense has not been bad. It's just been on the offensive end. They've not been able to get good looks. And here they turn the basketball over. Montier fouls on a fast break. And we're going to see Arnold shoot 2 here. While Arnold goes to the line, we're going to pay homage to another sponsor, Veracruz Trace. Veracruz Trace Mexican Restaurant in Lincoln delivers local and delicious Mexican cuisine served by their welcoming and caring staff. They are open from 11 to 9 on Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and from 11 to 10 on Friday and Saturday. Stop by at 455 North Highway 65 in Lincoln, or call ahead for carryout at 660-547-0315. And Arnold splits a pair. Efert gets another rebound. Now Montier goes to the rack and draws a foul. And if Lincoln is going to claw back into this game, having opportunities while the clock is stopped, will be helpful. And an empty trip to the line for Lincoln, still trailing by 17. Eifert active on defense. Now has tipped 2 passes in a row. Now a steal by Montier. I think Lincoln needs to push in transition. Instead, going to pull things out, run some offense. Montier has it tipped away. Another Lincoln turnover. Kendall Bartley with a nice rebound. Bartley inside. Good aggressive move to the basket. However, blocked by the long arms of Harley Arnold. Scott inside working on Manning. Offensive board. And then another miss by Windsor. Montier with a nice rebound. Montier floats it up over the backboard. That'll be Windsor basketball. Scott inside turns, fires, rattles around, and falls through. Montier attacks out of the corner, finds Bartley, and another really good look for Lincoln offensively. Shot just doesn't fall. Montier, good hustle, nearly came away with a steal there. Burkhalter runs right into Bartley, floats it up with the right hand, and it falls through for her. And that quarter, all Windsor, as they win it 13-2. And Lincoln still struggles offensively. We're going to stay right here and talk about Joanne's Printing. Joanne's Printing offers all kinds of printing services, from screen printing to business form, letterhead, and envelope printing. Joanne's also offers fax and copying services. So stop by at 530 North Highway 65 in Lincoln or call 660-547-2299 and see if Joanne's Printing can help you. We're also brought to you by Producers Exchange number 84. Producers Exchange number 84 has been selling feed, fertilizer, seed, and farm supplies in Lincoln and Ionia since 1920. Producers Exchange offers services such as custom spraying and grinding and mixing. They have 2 locations, one just south of Lincoln on 65 Highway, the other at 102 North Main Street in Ionia, Missouri. So stop by today and see what Producers Exchange can do for you. Lincoln going to start the ball with start the quarter with the basketball here. 8 minutes left to go. Lincoln probably out of reach here, trailing by 21. Mellon, nice move to the basket. Miss goes to Scott, who records another rebound. But what they can do is continue to fight, play defense, and get good looks. Mellon finally gets control of it, makes the layup after coming up with a steal and going coast to coast. And that's the type of play I'm talking about. Lincoln needs to continue to put their best foot forward, coming off of an emotional win against Colcamp. Montier rebound. Now Lincoln able to put a couple good defensive possessions together. We'll see if they can do the same here offensively. Mellon gets inside, floats it up, air ball. I think Lincoln's main focus should be each possession at a time, just trying to win the quarter. Foul there by Harley Arnold, her third. Second team foul. Now Mally Varner comes on for her. Year out's going to try one from the corner, air ball. They're going to get stopped for a travel. Weeford's going to line one up from three. Danielle Ashby with the ball. She's on the floor for the first time tonight. Scott working on year out, air ball. Year out ends up with it, and they're going to say out of bounds off of black. So Lincoln basketball. Future year out throws it away. Good steal and then acrobatic job by Varner. Keep her footing along the baseline. Jump ball on the post entry. Varner from the wing. Money. That 3-point shot falls. And now Windsor leads by 22. Mellon goes baseline, draws another foul. That foul was against Caden Scott, her first. Third team foul against the Greyhounds here in the second half. Mellon 2 for 2 there. Lincoln continuing to press. And Ashby's going to walk with it. Now a turnover by Lincoln. Bartley whistled for the foul there before the shot. That's her second. Burkhalter air ball from 3. Manning. Kristen Manning whistled for an illegal screen there as Lincoln turns the basketball over. Varner misses the deuce. They're going to say that ball was last touched by Windsor. So Lincoln basketball here with 2:46 remaining. Got a foul by Varner here, her second. 4th team foul for the Greyhounds. Bartley pulls out her do-it-yourself kit after waiting for somebody to get open. And she gets all the way to the rim and finishes nicely with the right hand. And now Manning takes it away from Windsor, back to Bartley, who's going to go on the offensive again. She kicks to Manning, who shoots from 3 and drains it. Nothing but the bottom of the net. And a nice way for Manning to get on the board here on senior night by splashing a 3 and having a nice crowd reaction. However, it's a tale of too little too late as Lincoln trails by 15 with less than 2 minutes to go. Mellon gets a pass, goes baseline, and is going to run right through Varner. They're going to say she blocked. That's her 3rd foul, and the 5th against the Greyhounds. Eifert turns it over, but Varner not able to complete the transition to offense, falls out of bounds. So Lincoln basketball here, 1:43 remaining, trailing by 15. Eford's going to go to the rim. Kicks it out to Mellon. Long two. Burkhalter inside. Arnold can't finish. Bartley ends up at the ball. Bartley kicks out to Eford. 3-point shot won't go. Eford takes it away here right at the 1 minute mark. Goes all the way to the rim. Left hand finish around the defense. And the lead is now 13. I think Windsor just got away with throwing the ball back out of bounds to the girl that inbounded it before she had established position inside the lines, but not sure they're going to be a stickler about something like that in a game like this now. They're going to call an offensive foul there on Varner with 6 seconds left. Montier heaves at the buzzer, no good. And that will adjourn this girls' basketball game. And Windsor's going to come out victorious as Lincoln struggled offensively. Okay, so let's get to the post game and then get out of here so that we can set up for the boys' game. Now, the Lincoln girls there came out flat in the first half, only scoring 12 points, turning the ball over a lot, and shooting 20% from the floor. That margin of shooting improved slightly over the course of the second half as they were able to find it from downtown once, thanks to Kristen Manning, and improved their team shooting percentage to about 25%. However, the turnover woes continued, and Windsor edged them out in the rebounding department, out-rebounding Lincoln by nearly 10. And I think missing one of your starters in Rebecca Helen definitely played a role. Maybe Lincoln feeling it a little bit after that emotional victory Friday night against Colcamp. However, not their best effort. I hate to be critical of high school kids, but Lincoln just did not have it tonight. So we are going to not dwell on it, and we will get this post-game show out of the way, brought to you by Johnson's Accounting. I've already given you most of the stats of relevance. Going through the scoring real quick, Alyssa Mellon had a team-high 14 points. Grayson Eford had 4. Kendall Bartley had 4. Kristen Manning had 3. And that is the scoring for the Lincoln Cardinals. Alyssa Mellon going to be the player of the game here on 14 points, 4 for 20 from the field, 6 for 8 from the line, 1 rebound, 2 steals. And that is the Johnson's Accounting Most Valuable Player Award for the girls' game here. Johnson's Accounting has been serving the Lincoln community and its surrounding area for over 55 years. Lori and her team offer monthly business services such as sales tax, payroll, preparation of financial statements, and much more. They can easily set up a new business or an LLC. Need a tax return? Johnson's Accounting handles personal, small business, partnership, and corporate returns. For Johnson's Accounting, no business is too large or too small. They can handle them all, so give them a call at 660-547-3332 and see what they can do for you. Ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate you sticking with us. We are going to end this stream and start the other one, so please move over to the boys game as soon as it goes live. We'll have it here in about 3 minutes. This is Lane Johnson going to sign off here on the Lincoln Cardinal Sports Network. We'll be right back.